A Vietnamese delegation will be visiting Israel next month to sign a $500 million contract with the Israeli aerospace industries for the delivery of the Barak-8 Air Defense system. Vietnam is procuring the Barak-8 system and not the Indo-Israeli MRSAM, and the Barak-8 system is different from the MRSAM, as the Barak-8 uses a different airframe structure and is based completely on Israeli technology, while the MRSAM has DRDO-developed dual-pulse rocket motor and other systems. Vietnam was interested in the Akash-NG missile, but talks could not be concluded since user trials of the Akash-NG is still ongoing. The Barak-8 long-range robust interceptor being procured by Vietnam has the same 70 km range like the Akash-NG missile. At a high-level defense ministry meeting next week, the Indian government is likely to allow its 3 armed services to buy critical weapons systems under emergency acquisition powers, which would allow them to buy any new or in-service equipment under the fast-track route. The Indian Army is likely to order 72,000 additional Sig-716 rifles from Sig-716, and the deliveries will begin in the next few months. The chairman and managing director of Cochin Shipyard has said that Prime Minister Modi is expected to commission the first indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant by the end of this month, and after its commissioning, it will conduct more trials with all the equipment and aircraft on board. That will take around 4 months, after which the aircraft carrier will be deployed in the Western Sea. He also said that construction of a second indigenous carrier is currently being discussed at various levels, and Cochin Shipyard is ready for its construction with a new dry dock that is spread over 15 acres, and can construct and deliver a large aircraft carrier in the next 7 to 8 years. The Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation is setting up a center for testing strategic electronics and drones. The center will consist of greenfield testing infrastructure, including electromagnetic compatibility or electromagnetic interference testing. The focus will be on electronic warfare, electro-optics and unmanned aerial vehicles, and it will be a first-of-its-kind dedicated testing facility in the country that will be fully available to the public and private sector micro, small and medium enterprises and other industry players. The head of Russian Federal Service for Military Technical Cooperation Dmitry Shugev has said that in order to counter Western sanctions, Russia is establishing new production and logistical chains, and Russian countermeasures against sanctions consist of a customized approach to each customer, offering attractive conditions when concluding contracts, adjusting the payment forms, providing more flexible schemes, and abandoning the dollar and switching to other currencies including national ones. A bilateral defense cooperation agreement is expected to be signed during the forthcoming visit of the Prime Minister of Bangladesh to India on 5 September. A senior journalist from Bangladesh has said that initially India was trying to push its military hardware to Bangladesh, but now India has changed its strategy, and both sides are now exploring joint production of military hardware. At a time when 4 Su-30 fighter jets of the Indian Air Force are participating with 100 fighter jets of 16 other air forces in exercise Pitch Black in Australia, the navies of India and Australia conducted a maritime partnership exercise near Perth that included cross-deck landing of helicopters and tactical maneuvers, reaffirming the strong Navy-to-Navy links and interoperability between the two Quad partners.
Omar dropped it.